Hello everyone. Hi. Welcome. Alright, today we'll start. See if we can have a bolster or a pillow or something to lay on, or a couple blankets. And also, my name is Louise, by the way. So you can also, like I said, blankets or whatever blocks. But today we'll start with our 2 blocks underneath our back. So the mid-back area where the lower tip of the shoulder blade starts. Also, you recall what the drawstring comes across the back. And the other back laying up and over the block behind you. And the back of the head is supported by a block. And you want to lengthen your buttocks under and forward. And breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. So you're breathing in through your nose. And out through your nose. And as you're laying here, really feel and the buttocks can ground into the sticky mat. Really relax the pelvis. And the legs can be crossed or any other way. If you like to have both feet together, knees wide, you can even do that. A sense of really letting the chest soften too, and the ribs to soften, and the belly to soften. And you can take your arms out to the sides. You can reach the arms to the back of the room. And you can glide the elbows a little out and forward and back and stuff as you inhale and exhale. Now the block that's beneath your head, maybe you like to put it down on the first height. And you can walk your hands back behind the block, in a sense, around the block, so the elbows can squeeze a bit in and also squeeze the elbows to the back of the room. Elbow squeeze a little in, elbow squeeze to the back. Afterwards, you might even just remove the block and lengthen your arms to the back of the room and stretch. You take the block forward, you could take the block back, forward and back. Take the block forward, you can take the block back. And letting go of the block and let the arms release out to the sides. And you're going to use your hands behind the head to lift your head up, or to extend the head back again, and to lengthen your legs forward down the mat. You can always plant the feet and lift the hips up and down. And rock more your spine up and over that block, like massaging up over that block. Take your right ankle, cross it over your left thigh, figure 4. You can use your right hand, press the right thigh a little out to the side. And letting go of the right foot down on the mat, take the left ankle, cross it over your right as you're breathing. You might even push a bit out with the left hand against the leg. To breathe in and breathe out. Letting go of the left foot back down. And you can windshield wiper the legs, making sure your feet are about as wide as your mat. Once you're done, come on up and remove the block. So take the feet about as wide as your sticky mat. Let the knees roll to the right and let the knees roll to the left. Right and left. Even the hands can come up off the floor. Let the knees drop to the right. Let the knees drop to the left. So again, we're going to take the right ankle, cross it over the left thigh, and rock your legs a little side to side. Maybe you can hold on to the right shin, outer knee, right foot, and rock the hip a little side to side. Of course, you can modify all this. You can even hold on to the foot and move the knee backward towards the wall behind you around the right ribs and rock a little side to side. Planting the foot out to the side, letting the chest come down towards your left leg. Press to the left hand, lift up the hips. And again, you're folding down towards the left leg. And place that left hand behind you. Lift up, inhale the hips. Again, you're leaning forward towards the left leg. Left hand behind you, right arm overhead. Leaning forward and going back. Now pull that left leg in. Can you touch the arm? Can you reach it behind the right? Pull the knee back to the arm, inhale, and back behind the calf, exhale. Exhale, maybe knee into the arm, inhale, slide it behind the calf. Take a moment to sit down, do a little twist on that right side. Getting your buttocks a little more grounded. You're not just turning your head and neck, you're really turning your spine. And then looking forward over the left shoulder. Bring your hands over to the left side and turn the body, turn the ribs, turn the organs to that left side of you. Good. Coming forwards. Shake out the legs, bounce them a bit. You take the left ankle, cross it over the right thigh, and rock the pelvis a little side to side. As you inhale and exhale. You can take the arms and wrap it around the left leg. You rock the hip and the leg from side to side. You can pull that leg backwards, thigh, the knee back. Stretch it there. Gotta plant the foot out on the side. You can melt your heart down on your right leg. Put that right hand to the side and lift the hips up. And sit down again and lean forward over the right leg. Right hand behind you and lift up the hips. Again, you lean forward over the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the hips up and back. Now pull the right knee in towards your right arm. And slide it behind. Inhale, behind the calf. Exhale, pull the knee in towards the right arm. Exhale, glide it back and down. One more time, pull it in. Inhale, glide it back. Sitting down. In and glide it back. Sitting down for that little seated twist. The left leg is crossing over the right. Drawing the right elbow across your left leg as you turn towards the back of the room. Breathe it in and out. Navasana boat pose. Crossing the legs in boat pose. I can show from the side. Try to pull the belly muscles in as you're crossing legs over. Around, crossing, crossing, crossing. Pulsing down, exhale, lifting up. Inhale, lower down, Ardha Navasana. Exhale, come up to Navasana, Ardha Navasana to Navasana. Ardha Navasana, inhale, exhale to Navasana. Ardha Navasana to Navasana. Good, back and forth. Exhale up, inhale down. Good. And you come down, take a little break here. I might grab the top of the knees and just circle the knees and the hips around. Other variations are welcome too. And the breath go in, the breath go out. And then go ahead and grab the back of your legs. You're going to rock back and rock forward. And eventually come into your plank pose. For little push-up, chaturanga push-up to push back. And little chaturanga push-up, exhale, pressing back. Inhale forward, chaturanga, exhale, sit back. Inhale forward, chaturanga, exhale, sit back. Inhale, and come down your knees, puppy dog stretch, exhale. Let that breath go into the body, and the breath goes out of the body. You're also trying to lengthen your buttocks back and your spine towards the back of the room. Coming up to all fours and slowly pull yourself back to a plank. You're going to roll through into plank pose, and you're going to roll back like a down dog shape. You're going to roll through, articulate through the spine. Inhale forward, and then roll back to down dog. So you're just kind of like a wave. You're coming forward over the hands. You're pulling the buttocks and the hips back. You're rolling forward over the hands. Exhale, you pull the buttocks and the hips back. You're coming forward, the inhale. You pull the hips and buttocks back, exhale. Forward, the inhale. Coming back, down dog, exhale. Good, and a down dog shape. Stay in the down dog, lifting the right leg up and back. You can bend the knee, rotate the right leg open. Drive the thighs and the hips and the buttocks back. Taking the right knee out to the right. See if you almost can even, you could straighten that right leg towards the right side, upper right corner, and then back behind your three-legged dog. Knee out to the side, up to the upper right corner. You're going to step it up outside the right hand. Wiggle into it on your sticky mat. That little lizard version here. You're going to set your forearms down and straighten the right arm forward. The inner thighs are more relaxed. And then perhaps even take the right hand back, catch a hold of the left foot. And breathe. It's a nice studio, right? There's this nice greenery outside, trees and outside. So the right leg straightens out, half split Ardha, Hanumanasana. Flex the toes up and fold towards the right leg. Lengthen out a little bit more, and again fold a little deeper. Go bending back into the right knee. Slide the right leg out to the right side. You're going to lift and lower the right leg. Going within your own tempo, but then you're not just throwing your leg around. You're lifting the leg and lowering the leg. You're activating the muscle here as much as you can. You're being mindful about using the leg, the muscles of your leg as it goes up and down. Go glide back towards your left heel, and then come forward and lift the right leg, and glide back on your heel, and lift forward and lift that right leg. You inhale back, and then walk your hands to the right leg. Come back to center, lift up, pull the right knee up to the upper right arm. Take a block underneath the right knee. Straighten the right leg out, bend it again. Straighten it out and bend it. Inhale, lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bend. Bend and straighten the right leg. And also see if you can lift the right knee up off the block a couple times, yeah. Lift the right knee up, up and up. Again, using the adductors. And then try to lift the foot up so you rotate the thigh and knee in. Good. After we do that, so we can lift both knee and the foot. Both knee and the foot simultaneously. And you can lift it up and lift it up and lift it up. Good. Set your right leg back underneath you, behind you there I should say. Find your way into Cobra pose. You can look to the right, you can look to the left. You can rotate the shoulders around a couple times. Pull yourself back into child's pose. Roll through, laying down into cobra, inhale. Roll back to child's pose, exhale. Coming through, inhale, cobra. Or maybe up dog. And again, this time coming up to down dog. So take your left leg up and back with the inhalation. And draw the knee out to the left. And maybe straighten out to the upper left corner. And I go, just touch it and then I'll reach it up and back. Again, the knee goes out to the left. This time you may straighten the leg out to the left. Oh, maybe I forgot. One more time. Left leg out to the left. Straighten it up outside the left hand and lift it up to the ceiling. Out to the side and reach it out. Walk a little in. The right knee comes down. You're reaching forward the left hand. Mindfully breathing. You can reach back and catch a hold of the back foot too. And then wiggle the left foot a little in and straighten out the left leg. Take that half split. Elongate your torso out over the left leg. Flexing the foot up and fold towards the leg. You can flex, you can point your foot. And slide the left foot out to the left side with the hands underneath the shoulder. You're going to lift and lower, inhale, and lower down, exhale. Lifting that left leg up and down. Again, barely tapping the mat, barely tapping the floor. Really. You're You're just lifting and lower the left leg. In your own rhythm. Sitting towards your right heel and coming forward. Lifting the leg, sitting back towards your right heel in, and shift forward. Exhale, lifting that leg and shifting back. And then walk your hands to the left side. Coming back to the front again. Pulling that left knee up to the upper left arm, putting a block underneath the left knee. Maybe you can straighten and bend the left leg. Bend and straighten the left leg out to the left side. And try to lift the knee up off the block, and lift the knee up off the block. And lift the knee up off the block. Get the outer leg muscles to work hard here. And even lift the foot up as you turn the left thigh down and in. And glide it backwardly. And coming up for either cobra or up dog. And lift the hips up into down dog. Breathe it in and out. And walk the feet to the hands. Lengthen your heart to the front of the room. Inhale, fold into the legs. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, stand up, lift the arms up to the sky. And Tadasana Mount Pose. Exhale. We're going to lift the arms up and overhead with the inhale. Fold forward and down as you exhale. Inhale, come up halfway. And lightly walk the feet back to keep the shoulders forward. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale, roll up over the toes, down dog. Settle into your hands, your palms are grounded. Now lift your heels up, bend the knees. Exhale, jump forward or walk it up. Inhale, halfway out. Exhale, fold down and in. Inhale to rise, sweep the arms up and back. Maybe take a little arch. And Tadasana. Again, inhale, arms lift up and back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. And again, wiggle the feet backwardly, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, roll into your back bend. Exhale to down dog. Now lift the right leg up and backwardly as you inhale, stretch it. Exhale, pull that knee in, step the right foot forward. Crescent high lunge. And so rooting down through the pinky side of the foot, rooting down through the big side of the foot, big toe side of the foot, and rooting down through the middle of your heel. Stretch your arms up and back. Take the arms to the front of the room, and then pull the arms open. Inhale, and exhale, arms comes to the front of the room, and inhale, pull the arms open. And again, exhale, arms to the front of the room. Inhale, open up the arms. Once again, exhale, and then inhale, open up the arms. The left arm goes up, the right hand goes down with exalted warrior. The breath goes in and slowly down, right? Go ahead and sit down the left knee. So either the left hand can reach back and pull that foot in, or the right hand can reach back and put the foot in. Or you can modify. Breathe into the stretch. Letting go of the back leg. Lifting up right hand. Roll more and more the feet over on your right side. Slide the left hand a little forward. Let the hips sink down. The right arm reaches back. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, glide the hips down. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, glide the hips down. Scoot a heel to the front of the mat. See how I kind of take my right arm in front of the right shin and the left leg behind me. And then I can step behind me with the right foot. I can step in front again. I can step that right foot behind. And I can step in front. Again, you can step behind. And flip dog. And breathe in that flip dog. And when you're ready, come back around. Do your little Vinyasa, Chaturanga, inhale to upward dog, Cobra. And exhale to down dog. Take the left leg and stretch it back. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Stretch it more and more. Pull the knee in tight. Step the left foot in between your hands. Crescent high lunge coming up. Up and over. Stretching up and up and up. So you're breathing through your little pinky and the big toe and the back of the heel. Now exhale, hands comes forward. Inhale, stretch your arms to the back of the room. Exhale, arms comes forward. Inhale, stretch your arms to the back of the room. Exhale, arms goes forward. Inhale, stretch to the back of the room. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Good. So left hand down, right arm up. Exalted warrior. Breathe it in and out. That right knee will come down. So the right hand goes back to catch a hold of the right foot. And breathing here. And then roll both feet over on your left side. And left arm up and over, inhale. And back down, exhale. And up and over, inhale. And down, exhale. Up and over, inhale. So you take the left arm from the left shin, lifting that right leg. And so you can take your left foot, step behind you and step in front of you and try to lift the right leg up and bring that left foot behind. And find your way into your, and then flip dog to step it forward. Coming back. Chaturanga up dog. So you're lifting up the right leg and bringing the right leg forward for warrior one. And lifting the arms up overhead. And breathe it in and breathe it out. Maybe you can drop the buttocks a little lower. You can also take the right arm reaching back as the left arm reaching forward. Taking the arms back to the front. Then you pull the right arm back like a little bow and arrow. You pull. And then slowly come forward the left leg into a tree pose. So I'll just show you from the front here so you can see what I'm doing. As you're taking the right foot alongside the inner left leg, you can reach down besides that knee area. So the left leg, of course, the left foot is inside the leg. You can take a little eagle pose, wrapping the left leg around the right. And maybe the right elbow underneath the left Lifting up the left foot, step it behind you. Find your way into warrior two. The elbows can come down inside the right leg towards the sticky mat. As you're breathing, come back up. Open the arms out, reverse the warrior. Breathe in and out. Taking the hand down, side angle pose. Open the inner groins, inner thighs. Bring through the left foot. Go with the left hand, come down. You can also take the left elbow outside the right leg. Side angle. Excuse me, side angle pose. And then from down you come forward into your Kunyasana, twisted Kunyasana. Or just skip that and come through your Vinyasa. Upward dog to down dog. Left leg goes up and back with the inhalation. Draw the knee in, exhale, step it forward for your warrior one. Hands comes up and overhead. Square the chest more to the front of the mat. And you pull the left arm back with the right arm in front of you. So the left arm goes, you pull it back like a little bow and arrow. As you take it forward and pull it back. Good. Now find your way again. Right foot alongside the inner left leg for your tree pose. Or modify it. Maybe the right armpit almost coming towards your right knee. And coming back up. And then wrapping the right leg around the left thigh for your eagle Garudasana with the left elbow underneath the right. And then coming up slowly with the right leg, a big step back into warrior two. So keeping the arms as they are. Slide the elbows down alongside the inner leg. Breathing mindfully in and out. Coming up. Yes, using the abdomen, opening up the arms and reversing the warrior. Pushing the thigh away. And then side angle pose with the left hand down, the right arm over the ear. Breathing in, lengthen the side body, back ribs in, front ribs in. Turning around, the right arm may come around the outer left leg or inside the left leg, left arm over the ear. You can walk your hands down and lift up the left leg and maybe the right, and find your way into that side Kunyasana version. As you step it back to your plank chaturanga, inner up dog, and exhale down dog. Well, let's go ahead and come down on knees. Turn our hands around, get a stretch on the forearm and the wrist area, the palms, fingers, lifting the palms, stretching the fingers, bending into the elbows. And then turn the palms up, top of the hand down. You can rock a little side to side too. Bend and straighten the elbows. All right. So play with bringing the top of the head onto the mat. The hands are facing back. Fingers are pointing towards the back of the room. Then you're going to put the elbows in underneath the ribs. And you straighten the knees, tuck the toes. As you lean forward, the head will lift up and the legs will come up too. And you can also do this by keeping the knees bent, feet together, knees wide. So hopefully that went well. You can always play with that. Maybe a little cat and cow, so you're in into cow pose. And you exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. And you exhale into cat. You can roll back onto your top of the feet too. And then coming up into camel pose, you roll your shoulders back, one hand on the foot, or both hands on the feet, or hands on the pelvis or lower back. And you can roll the head back. And then roll your toes and your ankles and feet too. Sitting the forearms down, walking in the feet. And maybe you come upside down. Now you could do this against the wall too, of course. Pinch your Mayurasana form stand. Someone's looking forward. It's always easier towards the hands, but if you want to take your gaze back towards the opposite direction of your hands, you can. And then anytime you need to come down, take a rest. Or maybe you'll kick up to a handstand. And feel free to use the wall as well to play with that shape as you're lifting up and up and up, stretching buttocks to heels, front ribs in, lengthen out through the arms and shoulders, elongate through the feet. So you try to lift the feet up, you're floating them up by leaning the weight forward, lean the weight forward. Use your glutes, use your hamstring muscle, the back of your legs. And you come back down. Remove that bolster. Stretch it back to a down dog. And then right leg forward for pigeon pose. And you can scoot your left hip a little back, your left thigh, your left knee backward. You could reach down and catch a hold of the left foot with the right hand as you're breathing here. And you can walk your hands over towards the left. Maybe come up and sit. And then you can flip it over, wild thing. And breathe. And come around again. And so we do pigeon pose on the left side, left leg forward. And lie down over your leg. And you can scoot the right thigh, knee back, and you might reach down and catch a hold of the right foot. You can breathe into where you feel tighter and stiff in that area, and you can walk over to the right side now with your hands. Come back to center. Lifting up, flip it over, wild thing, stretch it up and over. And come around little by little. Good. We're going to go ahead and lay down onto our back, and you can get a hold of the feet, maybe a happy baby. Any other variation, you could take a twist to the right side. Keep rolling that left ribs back, the left shoulder back. And you can move your hip a little to the right and bring your knees on your left. Roll the right chest back, the right shoulder back. Putting the balls down at the knees. For the final push, Shavasana. Make sure you're nice and comfortable, relaxed. Shoulder blades side under, your buttocks sides under. Relaxing again. Can bend your knees, roll off to one side. And coming up eventually to sitting, crossing your legs to Namaste. What a pleasure. Thank you all. Thank you for your company this afternoon, whatever, this morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you lots. Namaste. Thank you. Lots of love. Bye.